Calvin Harris explains why he snapped at Taylor Swift on Twitter.
Kendall and Kylie apologize for offending music icons.
And did Jay-Z just totally confess to cheating on Beyonce?
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Dirt. It's Friday, finally.
Woo! So excited.
It's Friday, and it looks like the Jenner sisters have already apologized about this whole t-shirt controversy. But first, let's get started with the Calvin Harris drama.
Oh, man.
No, you're not done hearing about Taylor Swift's breakup with Calvin Harris. If you recall, last year, Calvin went on a Twitter rant aimed at Taylor after it came out they collaborated on This Is What You Came For. Of course, the rant has been deleted ever since, but the couple argued about whether or not to tell the public that they had worked on music together. Calvin is now speaking on that incident to British GQ, saying he regrets the whole thing, but it happened because he snapped. Calvin said, quote, "It was completely the wrong instinct. I was protecting what I see as my one talent in the world being belittled. It felt like things were piling on top of me, and that was when I snapped." He also spoke about Taylor's new man, Tom Hiddleston, saying, quote, "I figure if you're happy in your new relationship, you should focus on that instead of trying to tear your ex-boyfriend down for something to do." That's why Calvin had tweeted, "I know you're off tour and you need someone new to try to bury, like Katie, etc., but I'm not that guy. Sorry, I won't allow it." I feel like this is so mature of him to accept his fault.
Yeah.
Calvin has always been very mature. He also said, I'm not really good at being a celebrity, which I totally see because he's a DJ, he's a music producer. Usually these guys don't like to be in the limelight, so imagine when your relationship is publicly displayed on every single damn magazine, including your breakup,
But Viv, he's being mature, but then also he was like, well, if you're gonna be with your new man, then don't diss me.
No, but he's talking about back in the day he tweeted that because he was so hurt. And I totally understand him, but if someone is belittling me or like talking crap about my one only talent, I'm gonna defend it too.
Oh, absolutely, 1000%.
I don't know, but okay, so then he went on and he explained why they broke up in the first place, saying, quote, "It's very difficult when something I consider so personal plays out very publicly. The aftermath of the relationship was way more heavily publicized than the relationship itself. When we were together, we were very careful for it not to be a media circus. She respected my feelings in that sense. I'm not good at being a celebrity, but when it ended, all hell broke loose. Now I see that Twitter thing as a result of me succumbing to pressure. It took me a minute to realize that none of that matters. I'm a positive guy." Good for him, Drew. Take it how you want it. I see it as very mature, but I'm glad supposedly him and Taylor are on good terms, according to TMZ.
Okay, you guys, we know yesterday that Kylie and Kendall were ripped new ones after they released those t-shirts with putting their faces with iconic figures, and it was not good. Yesterday, Kendall and Kylie's clothing line collection was under fire for their new line of vintage tees at $125 each. The limited edition t-shirts featured their faces superimposed on iconic rock stars, hip-hop artists, and bands such as Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Tupac, and Notorious B.I.G. The sisters faced intense backlash online from fans who cited racism, insensitivity, and more. Since the girls have apologized, they posted on Instagram saying, quote, "These designs were not well thought out, and we deeply apologize to anyone that has been upset and or offended, especially to the families of the artists. We are huge fans of their music, and it was not our intention to disrespect these cultural icons in any way. The t-shirts have been pulled from retail and all images have been removed." Okay, well Viv, I think it's good that they acknowledge what they did wrong.
I think so too, but my thing is they have a team of a bunch of people behind them. Like not one person thought this may be a bad idea.
There's definitely no excuse. Like from the jump, they should have been like.
Does it ever happen to you? I go to Forever 21 sometimes and I see like really cool shirts like The Doors or Metallica, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear it because A, I don't know that much about the bands, so I'm not gonna rock something that I don't represent. You know what I mean? So I'll just like pass up on buying it. But in their case, like they literally put their faces
on it. Girl, bye.
And I mean, I'm not saying they're not fans or they don't know about the iconic artist, but I'm just saying it.
You can't put yourself on the same level.
It's so sad though, because it's the second controversial thing that happens to Kendall. Remember her Pepsi ad? I don't know. I just think maybe they need to replace their team and get some smarter people.
Get some diversity up in there.
I don't know.
Notorious B.I.G.'s mom also spoke out. She said, quote, "The disrespect of these girls to not even reach out to me or anyone connected to the estate baffles me. I have no idea why they feel they can exploit the deaths of Tupac and my son, Christopher, to sell a t-shirt." In an interview with People magazine, she said, quote, "We appreciate that the Jenners have made an apology and pulled the unlawful and unauthorized items. This matter has yet to be resolved." Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris Jackson, also spoke out on Twitter saying, quote, "These bands literally helped shape who I am today. I can't condone this fashion. Led Zeppelin is not Michael Kors. Metallica is not Givenchy. Don't get it twisted. Hashtag bands, not brands. Hashtag respect music."
I'm telling you, imagine being the mom. It's kind of like, I don't know, like, let's see, what artist is close to me? Like Selena Quintanilla, let's say they were to rock, I'd be like, girls, what are you guys doing?
Like, take your faces off of, you can get on the same level.
But again, they're young, so let's give them a break. We're glad they apologized. Let's move on to some more positive news. Is Noah Cyrus dating Niall Horan? I didn't even know about this rumor.
I don't know. Oh, tell me the truth.
Okay,
What's
so
going
it was
on?
just a simple picture. I'm sure they've run into each other in multiple occasions. So Noah Cyrus goes to the Kyle O'Jack radio show and they ask her about it, and she just straight out says, "Niall is not my boyfriend." I love the fact that she just answered it straight out. Now they did try to ask her, "Are you dating anyone?" And she sort of played around and said she didn't know whether she was dating someone. Now she did admit she's been a Niall Horan fan or a One Direction fan since she was 14, which was really cute. Now interestingly, Niall was recently called out by Katy Perry for reportedly flirting with her and constantly asking for her number. Niall set the record straight the other day during an interview, saying he only wanted to be friends with the pop star. Did you see the Niall interview?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's show it one more time because I think it's so funny.
Katie, please stop being mean to me. She's just finding any excuse now to just patronize me and go around spreading rumors about me. I just want to be your friend.
What a funny way to address the Katy Perry. I mean,
It's playful. I think they're friends.
Playful. I think they're friends too.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that everybody just like sets the record straight. I'm not dating Niall, and I don't want to be with Katy Perry.
I mean, maybe she is dating Niall. She just doesn't want to tell people she's dating.
Well, I don't think so. Stop it.
Okay, the time has come. Jay-Z's 444 album is finally here. We've been waiting for a while, and it's not technically a response album to Lemonade, but it's a response album to Lemonade. So he's addressing that he did cheat on Beyonce, and he even addresses Becky with the good hair, and he also addresses that infamous elevator fight with Solange.
I'm about to go download the album.
On Jay-Z's new released album, he opens up for the first time about the cheating allegations touched upon in Lemonade, including Becky with the good hair, as well as the twins, and apologizes for taking Beyonce's innocence. In the title track 444, Jay addresses the cheating rumors, saying, quote, "And if my children knew, I don't even know what I would do. If they ain't look at me the same, I would probably die with all the shame. You did what with who? What good is a menage a trois when you have a soulmate? You risk that for blue?" Okay, so that's the first thing. I was like,
OMG.
Shook Viv. He admitted it, and a lot of people tried to say that, oh, like Lemonade wasn't about Jay-Z and other people wrote it. No,
it was.
It was. Jay also apologizes for marrying Beyonce before he was ready to fully commit, and also apologizes for not being there for her leading up to the miscarriage.
So I apologize. I seen the innocence leave your eyes. I still mourn this death. I apologize for all the stillborns, cause I wasn't present. Your body wouldn't accept it.
In the song, he says, quote, "Took for these natural twins to believe in miracles. Took me too long for this song." And then in the track called Kill Jay-Z, he touches upon the Solange elevator fight. And basically, he's like, yeah, I was wrong. And she was egged on by me, and I should have just admitted that I was wrong.
I think I'm gonna love this album.
It's so juicy, Viv. It's like not even funny.
You know what I like about this? That we see him as a human being who made mistakes and who is publicly admitting. I mean, who does that? I'm telling you, I'm all about honesty. But my question is, this morning I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw World Star reposted like the lyrics about a song about Kanye West.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that really about him?
Okay, so there's two things. So Twitter started this rumor that there's a diss to Kim Kardashian in it, saying my wife's a queen, not a Kardashian. That's not true. Like Twitter completely started that rumor.
That's not true.
Not about Kim.
Okay.
But there is a slight diss to Kanye. In the song, Jay raps, quote, "I know people backstab you, I feel bad too, but this everybody attitude ain't natural, but you ain't the same, this ain't kumbaya, but you got hurt because you did cool by yay. You gave him 20 million without blinking, he gave you 20 minutes on stage, was he thinking?" Then he goes on to basically say that Kanye's crazy.
Is insane. Yeah. So I feel like after this, they're definitely not gonna be friends. Remember when he called them out? Because I guess Jay-Z didn't call Kanye after the whole Kim robbery? I don't think they're friends
but
anymore.
like regardless, Kanye works for Jay-Z, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like you kind of have to, like, he can't respond to this. Like, that's your boss.
Do you think Kanye knew, or it's gonna be a whole Taylor Swift situation? You didn't tell me you were gonna write about me.
They're not gonna do that. It's not gonna be petty. He's like, Jay-Z signs my checks, so okay. In the song, Jay references Becky saying, quote, "Yeah, I'll f up a good thing if you let me. Let me alone, Becky. A man that don't take care of his family can't be rich."
Okay, but that's a wrap for today's Dirt. I want to know, what do you guys make of Kendall and Kylie's apology? Do you accept it? What do you guys think of the shirts?
All the tea. I want to know, what do you guys think about Jay-Z's just
Putting it all out there.
Just putting it all out there. I don't have words for it. It's
Oh my gosh.
I can't even talk.
Let us know in the comment section below. You can hit us up on Instagram at VivianFabuloV
And I'm at Drew__Dorsey.
Woohoo, see you guys next time.
Bye.
For more, click left to see Niall clap back at Katy Perry for saying he flirts with her.
Or click over to the right to witness the internet freaking out over Riri's new man.